if the players... You're proving my point. No, you're proving your point. We're fucking 15th. It's on the We're 15th. We are 15th, Zar. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no...
Man United takeover is imminent. We're hearing the Qatari bid is the one that's taken over. It's the one that's going to be accepted, and it's the one that is going to go through. Hallelujah, man.
You know what? I have no cutback.
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. Listen, Tottenham have beaten Arsenal in a preseason game. I can see, as we can see, Deji and Jay are over the moon about this. You know, Kiers and Casey have provided themselves as per. I don't really have much of an opinion on this. You know, I personally think that it's just a preseason game, but I'm a big fan of energy for energy.
Whoa. You're unfortunately, Montal.
Yeah, so that's anyway. We can't hear him, guys. We can't hear him right now. I don't know what Casey was about to say, but as I said, me personally, I think it's just a preseason game, innit? I just think it's a preseason game. I don't think there should be much hype over it. But when I lost to AC Milan 4-2, man were in my chat, WhatsApping me, calling. There's a lot of that in it. So before we get going and before we do talk about the game, we have some news as well, of course. Palhinha to Spurs is something that we'll be speaking about as well. And of course, Man United look like they put an informal bid. I've informed Leipzig of that for the likes of Benjamin Sesko as well. They have done that. And of course, it is now up to Sesko to choose between Manchester United and Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle and Man United, I believe, are both willing to meet his wage demands from what I've seen. If I got that slightly wrong, you guys can let me know if there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, that is the news. That is the transfer news as well. So we do have a super chat nice and early. Shout out Kamal. He goes, Kiers. You see ya. I don't really care. You see ya. I don't really care. It's a friendly.
Yeah, exactly that. It's exactly that. Like, I don't know what these men have planned. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm not really trying to hear it. If I'm honest, because I don't care. So if I don't care, that means nobody else should care.
Oh, because you don't care. So, Kiers, why did you care when I lost to AC Milan?
I did care, but then I got told it's only pre-season. So then I took that in as personal advice, friendly advice.
You took that in.
I said friendly advice. The whole chat, everybody told me only pre-season. I said, you know what? I hear that. So I took a step back from this whole friendly thing. So
Kiers, you know what? Stop. Yeah. Let me just caveat this.
Deji, before you go, guys. As everyone does enter the building, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Deji Spurs and the Hotspur Cave. You know what I'm saying? It's all there. So guys, big up everyone in the chat. Big up Sky, Marcus, DMs, Clicks, SP, and so many more. As you are, guys.
For real, like, big up to everyone. And look, let me just pull it out there so that people know, like, off stage, Casey and Jojo are close to me. They're like my brother. They're close to me. They're like my mother, innit? These two brothers here. But let's go into this game, yeah? Casey and Kiers, there's nothing you man can say right now. All you man can do is accept your position, innit? That you man are little bros. We little broed you. Let me talk from front to back, innit? I said on this show a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Who's better, Kudus or Saka? You lot did the obvious thing, because I know that Kears and Casey, they were them brothers that used to read the Metro every day on the train, innit? You two brothers, innit? Whenever you wanted to catch up on news, you read the Metro. Hush your gums. I done told you, if you use your eyes, you can see that Kudus is a crazy brother. When you wanted to do the foolishness thing, Kudus cooked your Miles Lewis Kelly today. He had him spinning, he had his shorts ripped. But the big one for me was your star boy, because we had a star boy and you had a star boy, innit? Yeah? Your star boy up against Jed Spence. Right now, Jed Spence was moving like Papa Smurf. You get me? Papa Spence, yeah? Because Saka couldn't do nothing, bro. Where was your boy Saka? Yeah, where was your defender? Your defender that you just brought in was getting squashed by my attackers like a mosquito. You know the one I'm talking about, bro. And then you had Odebear spinning Ben White all over the place. And then Mourinho thought he was hard because he was squaring up to Brennan Johnson. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? And then guess what? My other star boy, you get me? Pap Sarr scores a goal from the halfway line because it was light work. Remember, real talk, if you man are being genuine, it should have been 4-0 in that first half to Spurs.
Oh my goodness.
You've never seen anything quite like it. Now, I'm not hearing no rubbish. Why would you fly all the way to Hong Kong to put up a pathetic performance like that? And before Kears starts chatting rubbish about, Gyökeres, the Swedish Ollie Watkins, he wasn't match fit. What has he been doing for the last couple of weeks? Eating burgers and hot dogs. Is that what he's been doing? Because why couldn't he run? The guy's a bum. I done told you, Gyökeres. Where was he for the 12 minutes he was on the pitch? Nowhere. Man was looking like Zertsky with an asthma pump. Yeah, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Hold that. Yeah, Gyökeres. Yeah. As for Zubamendi, Zubi doo, where were you? Because men can't see you right now. When I was telling you that Partey's your guy, nah, we got Zubamendi. We got Zubi-Dooby-Doo. Where was he? Where was him and Scrappy, bro? Where was Zubi-Dooby-Doo? Where were you? You get me? Because man can't see you right now. That's right. Hold that, bro. Right? Tottenham. And you know what? This is why Thomas Frank is a G. So after flying all the way to Hong Kong, you imagine that's like a 14, 15-hour flight. Yeah? We were jet lagged, all of us. Yeah? And remember, you left before me. You left before Spurs. So you had longer to acclimatize to the local cuisines and the altitude. You had more time. Yeah? Where was the man then? Where was the energy, bro? Where was it? And then we even took all our players off. We took off Romero, Van de Ven, Richarlison, Kudus. And we said, go on, here's Ben Davis, do your thing. And you couldn't do it. How can Arsenal not register a goal against their North London rivals? Hold that, bro. Casey, I see your lips open, bro. You're right. You're right to be perplexed. Casey's there sitting there like this. Yeah, it was like that, bro. It was like that. They're moving to us. Yes, we did. So, man, then, when I said to you, your squad, Kears, that your squad needed work, Casey fasted himself and was like, you know what? We don't need to worry about our starting 11. We're too busy sorting out our bench. Wagwan for your bench. Wagwan. They did a great job.
You won. Listen, you've done all this chatting over one preseason game. Brother, I've never seen you so excited in my entire life, bro. Hey, brother, was you this excited when you won the Europa League? Because the way you're moving, the way you're chatting about your players, is crazy, fam. It's crazy. You understand?
Why we let
all of our players
they're chatting about
Can we rearrange the setting once? I don't like this. Look at these two losers up here trying to talk. I was trying to let Deji cook. I was gonna let Deji cook. I wasn't gonna say nothing, yeah. But how dare you give me that? Oh, it's a pre-season game. It's a pre-season game. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's a pre-season game for both teams, and you lost, bro. Hold that. Yeah? Hold that. Because before the game, I was hearing you're going to slap us 5-0, 6-0, 5-1. Spurs are shit. 17th again, ole ole. And it's funny because any game that there's a trophy on the line. No, I'm talking to you now, bro. Any game where there's a trophy on the line, they seem to struggle in. You know what I'm saying? Even pre-season, mid-season, end of season, start of season, it don't matter. Yeah, you man are losers, bro. Losers. You get me? You got Victor Groceries and that looking like Lachlan, fam. That fucking Minecraft YouTuber.
Victor Groceries is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Man are in the
you played for 18 minutes, you know. That's crazy. You only played 18 minutes.
Man are calling him Gyok Tour and that. Are you mad? That's your striker.
Yeah. They're calling him Victim Jokerist, and he did he didn't do anything wrong, bro. He played for 18 minutes, man.
In that 18 minutes, I'm not even being rude. In that 18 minutes, man was moving like he had asthma. Let me tell you, bro, because the day before
one training session,
the day before, Arsenal fans were posted on the gram. He took one shot against Rare that went in, and it was like, oh, the savior is here. And then on the pitch, man was looking frumpy, man. He was looking front. Man was looking like an Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know them ones there. Like, hold that. The thing for me, I'm not even gonna lie. Kiers, go on, Jay. Between me and you, go back and forth on this. Let these men just listen to us. Go on, bro. Go, Jay. Go.
No. I'm saying like you're saying Rare, but like, where was he going? Where is he going? What's he doing? What does he have a habit for getting lobbed? Like, is it tradition? Is it something that he does as part of like a ritual? Because that's not the first time I've seen your goalkeeper get lobbed by Pap Sarr.
Hold on, Jay. Casey, the Spurs fans are talking to you. I'm just the Spurs fans are talking to you.
Cooking with Raya. What happened, bro?
What happened? The Spurs fans are talking to you.
And also,
for some reason, my mic keeps muting itself, innit?
Can we just be Casey and Kiers, like legit? Like, do you think like it looked like your players were up for it when the game started? Do you get what I'm saying? So you can't even say like we played all of our kids. Like the man then was on the pitch, bro.
It was two strong 11s from both teams. I'll say that. I'll agree with that bit of it. Both teams are relatively strong.
And both teams were going into tackles, no? Is it not?
Yeah, that was a bit creepy, but yeah, I hear it. Derby and that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys clearly didn't care if you got injured.
Was it a foul on Skelly at the halfway? Was that a foul? Because everyone's saying it's a foul. Was that a foul?
It was a foul. It was a foul.
Nah, it wasn't a foul. No way it was that foul.
Richarlison, it was a foul.
He's got to be stronger on the ball, bro.
This is the thing.
It's not Raya's fault anyway. Raya played him in trouble. He had to try to dribble his way out.
Months. Let me ask you a question, please. I've listened to these man waffle for 17 minutes. Yeah,
you lost, bro. It's not waffle. You lost.
I hear that. To me, it's waffle. But I want to ask the question. The question is, what are we doing here? I like genuinely like. I want to sit down and just think like, what are we actually doing here?
You know what?
It's a pre-season game, and I'm hearing the maddest of maddest chat.
No, it's never even. No, it's not. Can I ask a question though? Because you man are bedrooms, yeah. Kiers, can I just ask a question? Are you London based?
Yeah.
And did you study in like Cardiff or something? I'm asking a question. You know, let me tell you why I'm asking whether you studied in Cardiff. Because the way I know what you was about to say. You're one of them brothers that will drive from London to Cardiff for a rave to check gal. You get me? And then you stand there in the club with your drink and you're just looking. Like you really traveled 4 hours to do that? Come on, bro. Come on. At least try something, innit? At least move to someone. At least get a number before you leave. Do you know what I'm saying? You man flew all the way to Hong Kong to get whacked up by your North London rivals and you got nothing to say.
And we finished 17th.
Come on, bro.
This is the. But by the way, the only.
So you finished 17th.
Hold on. Let me land.
So that's the joke in itself.
Let me land. The only new player in this squad is Kudus, and he didn't even play the full game. What does that tell you about your team, bro? What does that tell you about your manager?
It doesn't tell me anything.
No. You bitter Arsenal fans, yeah? Instead of moving like bad bees who just got done dirty, how about you take your anger out on your manager, fam? Your fraudulent Lego head, blockhead manager. Take your anger out on him. Stop getting pressed at us because we're happy that we won a North London derby. Because if we had lost this game and we was on this show, man would be sitting here cooking us. 17th again. Look at their squad. Thomas Frank and all of them things, bro. Allow it. Hold your cooking. Hold your cooking. Because when we lost them, every week, man, them was on shows getting cooked, bro. We held it, man. So hold your cooking. You losers, bro. You losers. All right. So let
me say this.
Go on. I'll let you down.
Same way.
I don't like conversating with losers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a winner, bro.
I hear that. But same way that you just said, if that was us that lost and blah blah blah, I'll tell you this. If that was me that won the game today, and I come on this panel and started talking all smoky, everybody's telling me, kids, relax. You're too delusional. It's only pre-season. Why are you getting happy? Why are you so shameless? That's what everybody will be saying to me. But instead, because you losers won, and again, people like to put you, man, in a bubble.
What was the last time you won a trophy, man?
Everyone babies you, man. That's what they do. Everyone babies you. Because you're so joss, you're known for getting baby. So when you do beat somebody like the likes of us, that's what I get it. I understand. That's what you are. You
know what? Do you know what? As a brother, you know, I told you at the beginning, you man are Casey and Jojo. You're close to me. You're like my brother. You're close to me. You're like my brother. Let me meet you at where you're at, because you don't want to do the result thing. Yeah, and I get it. Pre-season, the results don't matter. It's about the performances. So I will ask you, who in your team played well?
I think Mascara when he come on played well. I liked his cameo.
Man said Maybelline mascara, you know. Say.
Opinion.
Saliba played well.
You asked me who you think played well. That's who I think had a good cameo when he come on.
Saliba played well.
Saliba played the whole game, is it not? I thought your 15-year-old you on the left, on the right.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah, Darman had a decent cameo as well. He was
on lock and key, but he played well. The brothers got a lot of potential.
You looked most dangerous when he was on the ball, but he still didn't do nothing. Yeah, I was one of them ones.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like again, so must I cause an uproar and say the maddest of stuff because not that many people played well? Or
hey, man, I've not actually said anything about the game. I've not actually said.
No, because if you say something, it's just shameless.
No, but
when you lost to Milan, this didn't even get a mention on BSB. We didn't even mention it.
Oh yeah, no, but you have to put kids. You have to blame for that. Kids, but you again, that's cheeky because you and me both know why the actual reason what that was for. I hear you. For 45 minutes, bro.
That's fine. We would have talked on it for about 5-10 minutes. This looks like it's gonna be an hour. Then, man,
bro. There's more than one thing in the title. The title just doesn't say Arsenal versus Spurs reaction. What I would say is that.
Can I say something on the game though? Because I ain't said nothing. And sorry, I've been in and out. The mic's been moving a bit weird. But firstly, I just want to ask Deji.
It's muted you again.
I don't think, for me, I think the footballing gods don't want to hear anything that Casey has to say today, to be honest with you. Casey, I don't think
just use the laptop, Mac. Just use the laptop, Mac.
I don't think Casey has anything. I think Casey's muting himself.
Nah. Casey, you use the laptop, Mac. Plug it out and use the laptop, Mac, and see what it sounds
every time he does it, he just goes, look, I mute myself. Because he ain't got nothing to say, bro. You ain't got
He's saying when Arsenal lose, there's issues. No, there's suddenly issues.
Let me tell you.
This is all so shameless. I can't even describe how shameless I find it.
Okay, so bro, talk about the game then, innit? Talk about the game. We had our fun. Talk about the game.
Let me get to some of these super chats before the Arsenal.
If it starts bugging, I'll do it on my phone, innit? But Deji, all I want to ask, the golden question is, are you finishing above me? Yes or no? I already told
you that, bro. You already know my.
Oh, you're finishing above me.
I told you that before we played, bro.
Okay, so this is fantastic. This is fantastic because now I have something to come back to. None of this chat about, you know what I'm saying, all of that nonsense, because you beat me in a little preseason game. I'm just going to have to slap you up, you know, as I do each season. You know how it goes, bro. It's the
This is the
normal
same.
thing, fam.
Casey, what did I say on the group chat? What did I say on the group chat?
Mourinho days.
It's the rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. That's all these lot do.
It's the same.
It's them United. I'll tell you who it is. It's Tottenham, United, and Chelsea.
We definitely don't hype up pre-seasons, bro, because all our pre-seasons are in South Korea against the J League team. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but you still, you still hype it up. You still hype it up.
You're a loser, bro. It's okay.
You still hype it up.
Just say we second again.
Who didn't play today?
It doesn't matter about who you played. It don't matter. End of the day, all I hear is chat.
Finishing above us. Are you gonna win more than us this season?
Can I be real, kids? Help me out. Hold on. Can I just say a couple of factual things, banter aside? Our manager has been in job 2 months, maybe less than. Your manager's been in job 6.5 years. Your team is arguable to say your team is more settled than Spurs. Remember, you man were the ones telling us that you've been finishing second the last 3 years. And then when people are trying to say that Gyökeres is not fit, what was he in Dubai eating burgers? Because nowadays, the man them are training even in the off season. So I want to know from you, how comes you lost? Because you had all the man them there, all your new signings were there. It was a strong team. You had a lot of the ball second half. What was missing? Even Kai Havertz was there. You're 29. Trying to do his thing. How comes you lost to Spurs?
Because Deji, it's as simple as this. It's pre-season. Anything can happen in pre-season. I saw Barcelona the other day draw to who did they draw to? Some crap Korean team. So what are Barcelona going to be like? Oh, why does that happen? Why is this? It's pre-season. The main thing.
You don't mind losing to your North London rivals.
Barca won 7-3.
No, the other day. It was before that. The first game, they have a drew or I don't know. But regardless of it,
Barca played Vissel. They won 3-1. They won 7-3, and they won 3-0.
I hope he knows
it was somebody.
Pre-season isn't even a reason. It's pre-season for both teams.
I'm confused. It was somebody
teams. We're both playing a pre-season game. If it was just you guys doing the cool, I hear it. But we're both playing a pre-season game. So can you give a footballing reason as to why you lost, please?
I can't give a footballing reason simply because
you didn't watch the game.
I watched it. Of course, I watched the game. But regardless of
what you saw,
it looked like the same. To be honest with you, we were playing the same as what we did last year. But the simple reason because of that is because not a lot's changed. We didn't start Gyökeres. Madueke is not there. We haven't signed who we want to sign going forward towards the end of the window, like Eze, Rodrigo, these type of players there. They're not. It's the same thing. So it looks a little bit lackluster. I admit that. But end of the day, bro, again, the main thing for preseason, the main accomplishment, the main objective for what you want from preseason is to get fit, get match fit. I don't really, if I'm honest with you, I don't care about the results today. Even if I won today, I would not be coming on here saying this. I wouldn't be doing that. I promise you I wouldn't be doing that. Because for one, you man are babies to us anyway. That's number one. So you don't get energy. If I was to beat Liverpool now, or beat City, or even a Chelsea, they'll be getting my energy. Not you lot. You lot don't get my energy. You don't get it. We stopped that from.
That makes no sense.
We stopped that. So again,
that don't make no sense. Yeah.
Why not?
You don't get your energy, but you lost.
But hold on.
You lost the game, but you're still babies to me. You're still babies. That's the reality. You can win all Europa League and stuff like that. You're still babies, and you're always gonna be baby for that matter.
Dej, before you recover, let me just get these supers, and then you can kind of reply to you being referred to as Arsenal's babies. You know what I'm saying? Big up Bezzy for the super chat. He goes, as a fellow Arsenal fan, Kiers is most shameless of us. He also goes and say, Deji, sunglasses for a preseason game is wild. I don't forget. In the league where you actually accumulate points, we won 3-0. We 3-0 last 3 matches. Focus on Morgan Gibbs White. And shout out Bezzy again. He goes, these man forgot their goal. These man forget their goal came from a foul. And big up Triple A with the super chat as well. He goes, why Gyökeres built like a 1 liter milk carton? That's mad. That's so mad. Shout out Bezzy again with the super chat. With the T-Bar super chat, it goes, Mont, stop. Richarlison clipped MLS. VAR would have cancelled it. I don't really remember that. But I'll take your word for it.
It was a foul.
Shout out Bezzy, you're going a mad kill streak right now. Shout out Bezzy again. He goes, by the way, Spurs thoroughly deserve the W. I rate Frank. Shout out Bezzy for the super chats, man. W Bezzy.
Big up Bezzy.
And again, what he said there that's not a lie. They did deserve
1 litre milk carton is crazy, bro.
That's nasty work.
Bro, I don't know what to say, man. I'd like, again, if this was any other team, like I said, if this was like a Chelsea or Liverpool or something like that, I maybe be a bit more vexed. But because it's these, man, it's like, wow, like you finally beat us.
You know what? It's not even that we finally beat you, kid. It's not that we finally beat you. It's more that a lot of the stuff that we've been warning you about came into fruition. Remember, you can't say that this game is not of anything significant when you literally a couple of days ago was bantering us about the fact that we drew with Wickham and the fact that we drew with Luton. So you don't get to do it one day, and then when we slap you up, then say, oh, but all of a sudden.
When did I ban you? I never banned you lot about that.
Let's be real. Arsenal played.
But bro, you're gonna hold the smoke for your fellow brethren, bro. That's just
and
how
did even the Arsenal fans
no, hold on, bro.
Kiz, I'm gonna say this from now.
Let me know.
Kiz.
Kiz.
By the way, Kiz, you know I'm also in the group chat, innit? That's all I'm gonna say to you, innit? I'm in the group chat.
Mentioned, I never bantered. I know you're talking about. I never bantered him for it. I just mentioned it on a like raw. Like that's mad. That's not me saying that.
Bro, you know what you were doing. You know what you done.
Let's be real now. Let's be real.
This is
not being that's a separate thing. That's separate. No, I will for losing against a big six side.
And by the way, you also said
not beating Wickham and Luton to match
it. But Kiz, you also sent screenshots. So this is why I would have came to your rescue, Kiz. I would have jumped to your rescue. But then I do remember you sending in Florian Wirtz getting a 6-point satin and Max Dowman getting like a 7-point satin in the Discord chat. So it's like as Reggie said, it's is it one day preseason matters and then one day it doesn't? I don't know which one it is.
Bro, listen, that's just a one little listen. You can send a message and laugh, and that's one little message. That's cool, yeah. But
so
don't.
You were laughing at us then. You were mocking us.
No. I wasn't laughing at. No. I'll be real again. But what did Tottenham, man? What did I just say? Like literally 5 minutes ago. When it's Liverpool and City and Chelsea and that, they're my main ops. So I'll bust a little one joke.
Cool. How about this?
You lot, it's not that. Like,
how about this? That's fine. Okay, cool. They're your main ops, bro. That's cool. But you're our main ops, and we hate you. So we're gonna laugh at you.
Cool.
And you guys can say it's a pre-season game all you want, and how you slap us up in the league and rare tear. The season ain't even started. I was on Catch's stream, big up Catch, yeah. I was on his show last night, and this is why I say you have to answer for your fellow brethren's crimes, bro. Because I was getting cooked on there. They was talking when they asked for score predictions. I was seeing 5-1, 6-2 Arsenal. I was seeing that Spurs were gonna get annihilated in the first half. So yes, my chest is high and I'm gassed, bro. And I know we want to move the show on quick, so I will just say on the game, I was thoroughly impressed with how brave a lot of those players were in terms of defensively. They treated that game how I wanted them to treat that game. They took it serious and it paid off, bro. So you can sit here all you want and say, it's a pre-season game. But if your players can't get up for a North London derby, whether it's pre-season, mid-season, end season, yeah, then look at your manager, bro. Look at your direct, and I'm yet to hear anyone say nothing about Frautetta, you know. Nothing about, you're calling us big bros, and you're calling us little bros to you lot, and how we're babies. What are you talking about? What you won? What have you won? And then this buffoon up there in that corner is talking about, who's going to finish higher? Who's going to win more? Who's going to win more? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Who's going to win?
No. Who's going to win?
We're in the same competition. That's great. I'm glad you taking it there, bro. I'm glad you taking it there because now this is something called pressure, and this is where Tottenham will. This is where this is where you will.
Apply pressure. Don't give me a history lesson.
This is where you will. Yeah.
of course, bro. You've won your one trophy in 17 years. Obviously, big you
Let me
up.
get my
Done your
textbook out.
thing.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Big you up. You done your thing. No, because obviously we have to talk about history. If we're talking about
Let's
trophies,
talk
what
about
we're gonna
European
win going
history.
forward. Bro, no, because you're not in just European competitions, my friend.
No,
You're in
of
the
course
FA Cup, you're in the Carabao Cup, you're also in the league. These are 3 other competitions. Obviously, you don't win none of those. That's why you just disregard them and you want to talk about Europe. But little do you know, you're in Champions League, not Europa League. So you see that little fiddle cup you was in
Do
before?
you in the Europe?
Now you're with
Wait,
the
hold.
big
Okay,
boys.
cool. I'm
And
gonna
this is
name the
and this
trophies,
is the
yeah. And I
problem.
want you to tell. I just want you to
Go
tell
on.
me, yeah. Do you win them? Do you win the Europa League, Champions League,
Nah.
the Carabao Cup,
Yeah.
Premier League?
Yeah.
Wait, as in, we're talking recent times, brother.
Oh, so now we want to talk
Because
history.
I'm
because
so,
Don't
I'm
mention
almost
FA
certain
Cup.
you want to do
last
history?
time
What you want to do?
Don't
Arsenal
mention
What do you
FA
want to do,
Cup.
fam?
30,
Wait, what do you want to do?
So-
What do you want to do here, fam? Because I
Can I
can
chime in?
ask you about all them.
Yeah.
I can ask you.
Okay,
I
let's
can
talk
ask you
about
the same
under
trophies,
Arteta.
bro.
Can I
Let's talk
chime in?
about under Arteta then, bro. Because I'm not going
So
back to
now we're
Wenger.
talking about under Arteta.
Talk
So
about Wenger, bro.
you just want
Can I
to
chime
fit
in?
in inside your
It's
parameters.
not
I
about wanting
understand,
to
fam.
fit in
But
my
listen, football
narrative.
didn't start
Arteta's
then,
your
my boy.
manager now, bro. So we're
You
talking
didn't.
about
You
what your
didn't.
current manager
You
has
didn't
done.
start. You
He
didn't
hasn't
start
done nothing.
supporting.
Your
You didn't
current
start
manager,
supporting
your
Spurs
current
when
manager was in
Arteta
a
was
press
manager.
conference,
Do you
and I'll
understand?
leave that at this, bro, and then I'll let you talk.
Can I
Your
explain something?
current manager sat in a press conference and called Community Shields a major honor. That is the mentality at your
So did
football,
Pep.
yeah.
So
So
did
before you
Pep.
talk about
So
winning,
did Pep.
yeah, go
No
and
one
win
said
a
that
major,
when it was
go and
Pep.
win a major honor with Arteta, and then come back and talk to me, you loser. Thank you
Can I-
very much.
We won the FA Cup.
Guys,
This
before
one
you
we
go,
won.
before you go,
Hey, kid,
I'm
don't
done.
even bring that
guys,
up.
I don't get
before
it.
you go.
I don't understand.
just
Don't
before
bring
you
that up
go,
because to me that's not major, innit? To me that's not major. You understand?
I've
To them
seen,
that's
I've
life
seen
changing.
I've
Let
seen
me
two
think.
nasty clips in it. Two very nasty clips. Obviously,
Right.
there's 850 people in here right now. So these, ain't nothing free in this life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing free. So with only 207 likes, I'm gonna need about 350. I should really be asking for 4 bills, but time is of the essence. So I'm gonna need 350 likes and some popcorn emojis, and we gonna really get to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, I just see 30 likes in the space of 3 seconds. So I know what you guys are really capable of. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys smash the like button, keep subscribing as well. Let's get to these super chats, and then I'll let Casey continue what he was saying about the Europa League. Shout out Cypher with the super chat. He says, as a Chelsea,
go on.
shout out Cypher Blue. He says, as a Chelsea fan, or even as a Chelsea, even losing on the pre-season with Spurs hit me. Shout out Mr. Mr. 76, let's just say. Kids is shameless. Monts put kids in the small box. Unfortunately, Mr. 76, we don't actually do the small box in pre-season, man. I know.
And there's a reason for that. The one reason is shameless. This is what I'm saying. This whole half an hour.
Don't worry though. Like the season starts in literally 2 weeks. Like
that's when you'll be seeing these man in the
small box game week 1.
This
This is what I'm saying. Man will be in small box game week 1. It's just gonna be a
because when the Prem starts, everything's different. It goes back to
it's all different. And I want to see
there.
if man them like the small box because Tottenham were in it 22 times last season. I think Leafin lived in there. He slyly paid rent there, so it was all comfy in that one. If you man want to come keep joining the teams, you'll join them.
Arsenal love to. Hey, Deji,
do you understand?
You notice how they love to talk about next season? I
have to go in about 5 minutes, but I can't lie, Casey and Kiz.
I'll get a super chat.
I do find you, man, a bit strange. Like you man do things in the upside down. A little bit like the Stranger Things, because when we were telling you about what you needed to do, you guys were quite happy. When we literally said, why didn't you strengthen your 11? You said because you needed to strengthen your squad. Upside down. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone else is strengthening their first 11. Now you got slapped up by Tottenham. Now you want to make excuses. The truth of the matter is your first 11 isn't good enough. I did tell you, I did warn you. And the way that Tottenham dealt with every single player of yours on the pitch told me that is very, very long. Now, if I were you, is that our first 11? Acting like I got kids this guy is believing in Tinkerbell, saying, yeah, but if we get Rodrigo and Eze, we will move. Shut your mouth. This ain't Peter Pan, bro. You get me? This ain't Aladdin. This ain't no genie in the bottle. You're not getting Eze. You're not getting Rodrigo. So what do you do?
Why not?
You're not good enough, bro. You're
We're
rubbish.
not good enough to get.
You keep trying to little bro Tottenham, but let's see who little bro who. Let me give you an example. Havertz, yeah, and Romero. Who got little bro? Jed Spence or Saka? Who got little bro? Mark Lewis, Kelly or Kudus? Who got little bro? Odegaard and Ben White. Who got little bro? The whole team got little bro.
So are we talking about the team or the transfer market? Let me know.
Be real. The one thing that I think should have happened, I think both you brothers, the way that you guys have performed today, you two should have played. Because you got more heart than your man them. You two, kids. Kids, you should have been. Kids, you should have been in goal.
This one's a loser.
Kids, you should have been in goal. Legit. Then he
doesn't care about a North London.
I hear that.
Derby,
I hear that.
What I'm saying. He doesn't care about that badge on his shirt, bro. It means more, bro. You know what I'm saying? It means more, bro. He don't care. He don't care. It's only a pre-season.
You know what? Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on a second.
Because obviously.
Wait, let me go back to what Deji said. I need to go back to what Deji said because I just find that extremely mad. Yeah. What the hell do you mean we can't get Eze? What in the hell do you mean by that? Yeah, not even what do you mean? What the hell do you mean that we're not getting Eze?
You can't get him because you don't want to trigger the release clause. That's not my problem.
So then there's
you want to trigger the release clause?
You said
release clause. Why don't you get him then?
You said we're not good enough.
Get him.
What do you mean by that?
If you can get him, get him.
The release clause
and we will get him. We will get him. And when we do, that's another reason why we're your big bros. Because with you was linked before me, and you couldn't get him. That's the problem. You think that I'm you. I've realized that we're not you.
I told you 2 weeks ago, Man City looked good, Liverpool looked good, Chelsea looked good, Tottenham looked good, Newcastle looked good. And I said, you man don't look good.
Where do you look good?
Wait, so 1 second. Why don't we look good?
Are you good because of today?
So Casey, are you happy with your performance? Forget the result, because the result means nothing.
No, forget today. My performance today was dead. My performance today was dead.
Yeah,
but I'm sure Liverpool would say the same thing against Milan. I'm sure they would say the same thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean bin this player. This player needs to get sold. The manager's dead. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
I'm saying to you, bro.
What are we doing here? Because if it's Thomas Frank choo-choo, yeah, I'm expecting.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't beat Man United.
Because I need some expectations on these man. Because if you want to keep rolling round and just kicking at my ankles, yeah, and just, you know what I'm saying, jumping on my losses and not celebrating your wins, then broski, we can keep doing that. But if you want some expectations, bro, then step to the big table and start taking some responsibility. You understand? Start setting yourself some targets, lads, and start holding yourself.
Just because you're at the big table don't mean you're eating with the big dog. You understand? Some man at the big table to clean up. You get me?
You can't tell me. You can't sit there. You can't sit there as a Tottenham fan. You can't sit there as a Tottenham fan.
What are you talking about?
Listen, you can't sit there as a Tottenham fan after last season and tell me you have standards in it. You can't tell me as a Tottenham fan.
Hey, you're talking about being on the big table.
It's impossible.
How about that?
You factually finished above no one that's currently in the league. Do you know that?
And you factually won less.
You finished above no one. You know what that means, bro?
Factually won nothing last season.
You know what that means?
And we factually won a trophy.
That's great.
Some more facts that I
that's
don't know.
Great. I'll take some more facts. I'll take some more facts. A fact that you was.
Sorry.
I'll take some more facts.
18 years.
You ain't won the league, yeah. You ain't won the league, and I can almost bet my bottom dollar, yeah. No one that you know has seen your team won the league. Do you understand? No one that you know currently, as a Tottenham fan has seen your team win the league. Do you know what I'm at? You can search far and wide. I bet you cannot find a single soul that has seen your team win the league.
There, you know there is a guy that.
Can I tell you what I'm struggling with?
And you still haven't won the league since. So what are we really doing here? What are we really doing here? Man of flexes. No.
Listen.
Well done.
Just go win something, my bro.
Back your European
expectation. We're live.
Put your European trophies on the table.
Oh, here we go, man. Now you're putting down some Europa League.
You man are losers.
The one Casey, the one Europa League he's gonna flex in. But for everything that he's won, everything that he's won, you're flexing the one Europa League.
Seasons back when we had Poch and we weren't winning nothing, everyone was always, "Where's your trophies? Where's your trophies?" The tables turn. You lot don't.
How's the table turn?
No, the table
How's the table turn?
The league 3 seasons in a row.
How's the table turn?
I just want to give 2 analogies and then I have to
about?
How's the table turn?
Well done. Well done. You finished second 3 times. Congrats.
Casey
well
and
done.
Kids.
No, but 1 second. How's the table turn? Since Poch,
no, let us get
1 second is weird because since Poch have won a trophy, so I don't understand.
Can I just say something for big up to everyone that's locked on? Make sure you spread the light. Despite what you're hearing, we are. Some of us are friends. Some of us live in the upside down. Some of us give it. Now, I need to tell you, Casey and Kiers, why I'm struggling to take your advice. Now, I've got 2 analogies. That's like somebody trying to give me advice on how to grow my YouTube channel who doesn't have a channel, or you're trying to give me business advice, but you don't have a business. Like, your waffle is rubbish, bro. Like,
you
say makes sense because you don't have the experience. You don't
That's not a good analogy. Because I can talk. Okay, Deji. The reason why we're telling you, bro, is because.
Have you ever won a European trophy, bro?
Okay, cool. I'll tell you
if you won a European trophy, advise me.
I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down for you. Yeah. The reason why them analogies are wrong, they're factually wrong, and they're not in the same breath as what we're talking about now. Yeah. We've won Premier Leagues. You ain't won Premier Leagues.
Has this team won a Premier League?
We can tell you how to do that.
Has this team won a Premier League?
Of course I've seen it. I was alive.
Who in your squad now has won a Premier League?
Bro, you were on breast milk.
I know it's about who in our squad this, who in our squad that.
Yeah, because the team that won a Premier League, they're all retired, brother.
That's irrelevant. That's all irrelevant.
Yeah, he's saying they're all pundits. They're all pundits now.
They're all pundits, bro. They commentate your games.
What does that mean, bro? I'm back. What does that mean?
You won 20 years ago.
I'm 2 pence in there, man. Don't blame me.
So, if mine are pundits, what are theirs? If mine are pundits, what are theirs?
You've got nothing.
You get it once.
What are yours, man?
That's
that word, please.
Bro,
all right. Calm down.
If mine are pundits, yours are dark, fam. What are we talking about?
The guy that scored goals in your winning season cusses your manager.
What are we talking about?
All right, guys. Calm for a second. Big up Basimi says Arsenal are you are not our rivals. You are not our level. Get this in your Lego head. We are big dogs. You are little puppies to us. Win first, then talk. Right now, Spurs are big. Says Basime.
You know what that's like? You know that when you're little dog,
hold on.
This is mad.
Hold on. There's 12 more likes till we hit the 350 point where we play the clips. Deji, would you like to stay and just see the clip? You want to see the clips?
Get them likes up, man.
You want to see the clips?
It's funny how all these clips always seem to appear when we're fucking up. It's so I've never seen anything like it.
It's you. It's you though. These are your clips.
It's not about me. It's not about me. People were fucked up before many times on this channel. I don't hear shit. That's the reality of it. But when it's us losing a pre-season game,
the thing is, Montel said we're moving on, and then he said, "Let's rise up." So I've got 2 clips. So this is now going to now turn to an hour.
What I would say is that I said you have to get a certain amount of likes to run the 2 clips. I got sent 2 clips, but yeah,
I never saw any of this.
As I said, I haven't cooked you. I haven't cooked you, man, at all. By the way, I haven't said anything.
Because you can't. There's nothing to say.
Montel, as I said, unfortunately, you don't get to say that because
kids, I can talk within the game.
No, but you can't. Do you not
talk within the game? Because I watched the game.
Montel, you was lying. Montel, you're lying, bro. You, unfortunately, because you can't hide what goes on Twitter, bro, you decided to be cheeky and retweet
Alright,
a Lewis
350 run the clips.
Lewis Skelly clip? Did you or did you not, Montel? Did you or
Wait,
did you not?
Did you
Yes
just
or
say
no?
I retweeted a Skelly clip, so therefore I
Yes.
cooked you? Is that what you're saying? I
Montel,
retweeted a
Montel,
Skelly clip.
Montel, yes,
Get a
Montel, yes
grip.
or no, innit?
Get
Yes
a
or no?
grip.
Yes or no, bro? You pick
Casey,
sides, bro.
Do we run
Yeah,
the
pick
clip?
sides,
Yeah,
G.
for 2 minutes.
You pick sides, G.
Yeah, yes. I'm not
I
picking
didn't see.
sides. Bro.
I didn't
I'm
see.
not
I didn't
picking
see you
sides,
retweet
bro.
nothing about Tottenham, but you retweeted something about Skelly. That's that. You
Yeah,
pick
because
sides,
I
bro.
found the tweet
Oh,
funny.
because what? Oh, so you
I
found it
found the tweet
correct.
funny.
So
As I said, just
my point,
because I
Montel. You
retweeted,
pick sides, bro.
retweeted
You
Casey, I
pick
retweeted
sides.
the Skelly clip. So that means I cooked Arsenal. Casey, how about this? With the clip I'm about to
You
play,
pick
there's a
sides,
difference between
bro.
picking sides.
You
Casey,
pick sides.
with the clip,
That's all I'm
Casey, with the
saying.
clip, honestly, Casey, for the life of me, for the clip I'm about to play, yeah, for the clip I'm about to play, keep the same energy in it. Keep the same flipping energy.
Bro,
that's all I'm gonna say to you,
it, bro.
Keep the same energy, bro. Let's get the popcorn emojis in the chat, man. Keep the same energy. I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I didn't say this. You man said this free of no charge.
See, that Max Williams or something his name is. He's not even going to be
part. He ain't going to
be part of your first team. Is he going to be part of your first team?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You didn't know.
Part of your first team?
Yes, he is.
He's not. He's not. He's
yes,
15.
he is. Wait, Deji. No, Dej. What you need to worry about is spot 'em, got 'em come next week. Because Mad.
Hold on a minute. Let me rise that back 3 seconds. Because obviously, apparently, I just picked sides. I ain't said nothing. I ain't say nothing this stream.
Bro, go on.
Let me go back 3 seconds and let me run that one back one more time.
No, Dej. What you need to worry about is spot 'em, got 'em come next week. Because Mad Max with
these man will be playing next
week.
See, they didn't even start. That's what got me hot.
Your first
You're gonna slap us with the shit that I just read out. You're slapping us.
Can I be?
So 1 second.
The shit I just read out and Q. Hold on, and Q.
So,
this is the shit that Kears read out, by the way. This the shit that Kears. Remember when Kears read out Spurs' whole squad and saying who's this, who's that?
Yeah.
Who's this, who's that?
Remember?
Absolutely.
I remember.
Complete and utter crap. Your squad is complete and I feel like reading it out, but I don't even want to. We might get demonetized. We might get demonetized for the shit I'm about to read out. Because what I'm seeing here is it's making me sick.
Now, when you talk like that about someone and you go and lose to them,
so,
I'm sorry if they have a little bit of fire in their belly. Now, I think they're going too far with it. I think I think they're going too far with it. Personally, I don't think it's actually that deep. The way them man are pulling up, I think it's too much. But they can have a little bit of animosity with the way you man spoke. Essentially, you read out a whole man's squad and then said, "Man, Max, when he pulls up, what he's gonna do next week."
Yeah, Montel and Mad Max. One didn't start, which I was hot about. Yeah, I thought he was gonna get at least a 45 minutes. Man got a little 15. Yeah, and when he came on, Montel, I have no problems with what he was doing, bro. Do you understand? So the thing about Max Dowman, I don't even think that was a mad take. My man didn't even.
What do you mean it's a mad
what
take?
Are we doing here, bro?
Oh my days! About
what are we doing here, bro?
Man, bro,
I'm back. Man. A man didn't start. Yeah, he got 10, 12 minutes, something like that.
It's not about Max Dowman, bro. If again, the clip's not about Max Dowman.
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Dowman, bro. Yes, it was about Dowman.
Oh, you was talking. So you weren't talking about what you man are gonna do.
Bro, did you not just hear? We were talking about Dowman, bro.
All right,
and I said you're gonna get your first taste of him, bro. Come,
I'll play it one more time.
Play it again.
Worry about what 'em got 'em come next week. Mad Max with
these man will be playing next week.
Man, that's how you get your first taste.
You're gonna slap us with the shit that.
Can I be real? Can I be real? Here's KC. Like, look. This is why I.
So as I said, Keir said, with the shit I just read out, you think you're slapping us?
That's Keys, bro. I'm talking about what I said. I'm talking about Max Dowman,
Casey, you're still throwing up gun signs about Mad Max and that. Now, don't get me wrong. Bro. There's nothing wrong with Mad Max. There's nothing wrong with Max Dowman. He's 15. I don't care what he's on. I don't care. You can stand on that, but the energy was the same way. Is that you man were gonna do a thing and you didn't get nothing done. Now, as I said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with speaking about certain aspects of the game personally, which I think were an issue. As I said, like why you man were going long ball. Personally, from a neutral point of view, I don't care about the score. I couldn't care less if you lot. I don't care about the score. It's pre-season. I care about like maybe if I saw something different from the manager, and obviously man them getting fitness and whatnot, and seeing a couple bangers if they can provide that. But you man can't sit there and tell me you weren't disappointed with certain aspects of that game. The same way against AC Milan, I said Liverpool need to drop that line, and I better not see it when the season starts.
Man, them
You know
love.
Big up.
Montel, of course there was things I was hot about. You understand? Of course. I can tell you two main things I was hot about was one, I wasn't happy with the fact that, you know, I know Ben White had to play and Kyrgios had to play and all of this, but it's a shame that I didn't get to see as strong as close to the first team as I wanted, didn't it? You understand? I wish that Gyökeres could have started. Saka 45 minutes. I don't know why he played 70. You understand? I get the fans want to see him and everything, but we got a season to think about, innit? And I just think the management of the team was a bit shit today. It was a bit shit, and that was very same old from last season. You know, there was times we were waiting for subs, you know, 50th minute marks, looking like when the sub needs to come on maybe 55th, and he's pushing it to 65, 70th minute, and the game kind of just peters on. You know what I mean? So that's what it was more of that today. And another thing was Reyes' performance. You know, like
he was off his line a bit too much today.
Like I understand he's, you know, there's that error of confidence about, you know, his players and Skelly with the ball and whatever, and maybe Skelly shouldn't have lost it there, you know, because in nine times out of 10 he will turn or you'll get the foul there and we'll play on kind of thing. But yeah, he just fucked up today, and Rare was the main issue. You know, he wasn't getting back to his goal as quick as he should. He was just very comfortable, you know, just petering back slowly, and you know, you get caught, and it's not the first time it's happened. You know, it's not the first time it's happened. He hasn't had a great preseason, I would say. He hasn't had a great preseason, so yeah, they were the two worrying signs. Arteta, brother, same old, like he said. It's very much same-ish. Disappointing in that aspect, but I don't think, you know, the right bender players were playing. I'm disappointed with Martinelli. I do want to see something different on the left. I'm a bit bored of that. You know, I do think we needed a bit of a target man. Havertz didn't look comfortable up top today for whatever reason. Maybe that's a bit of an issue as well.
I think Thomas Frank just dropped Spurs' line a little bit, and I think that does the world of good for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like as I said, Jay, I know you not got too much time left, but I personally think that Romero, I just think maybe it's probably a manager thing, but I think guys like Porro, who I don't think is a good defender, as in like he's a good player, but he's not a good defender, defended very well. You know, I think Spence defended very well. Van der Ven and Romero defended very well. Like I felt like you reduced, like for me, you defended very, like Thomas Frank has made you guys more resilient, but I think Arteta did make it easy for you guys as well by going long at every opportunity. I was
gonna say that same thing when you pointed that out.
They just kept going long. I couldn't believe
the tactic, innit? That's the tactic.
It's because
I don't think it's the tactic. It's not the tactic. I'm convinced it's not the tactic you'll go into the season with. But I think
it is. I think it is because it allows us to run in behind with Gyökeres. That's where he flourishes.
Hear it, but not everyone's gonna play. Like, bro, if a team drops their line back the way kind of Spurs did when they needed to, I think, bro, you were better when you were trying to play the cutting passes. Like when Skelly played one pass to Havertz flicked it to Martinelli. He used the outside of his foot and he hit it over the bar. Like there wasn't enough of that.
Can I say enough here? Just really quickly. One thing I'm gonna say that Thomas Frank has impressed me about, and everyone will say, "Oh, you drew the 2 games before," but for me, how I looked at it was under and we lose one of them games and we win one of them games. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing there's a bit more urgency. Like I don't know if you guys saw as well. There was points where everyone was behind the ball, and that takes the load off of the defender. It takes the load off of Romero, Van der Ven, so we can use them for longer, bro. Overall, I was impressed. I hope we go into the season with that sort of attack when we need to attack and sit in when it's time to sit in. Do you know what I'm saying? And like even I didn't see no kamikaze shit towards the end of the game, even though Porro gave away a free kick, which I thought was pretty stupid. I don't know why he did that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like his head just went. I thought I was genuinely happy with what I saw. And I think a lot of Spurs fans are mainly happy because we got it done in a professional manner. Like all of
Yeah, it was a
them
good performance. It was a good performance.
all of them 4-3s and the 3-2s and the 5-4s and all of them wins under Ange, they just felt like school football matches. It felt like I sat down, I watched a good game of football, I watched my team play well, we progressed the football well, we sat in when we needed to, we got the job done. Do you know what I'm saying? Now I'm seeing Palhinha is on the verge of signing for Spurs
now. Yeah.
on loan.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we need. Someone that can just sit in and just clean up, bro. Just play that sweeper.
That is one thing we wanted to quickly just touch on as well, because it is part of the title today. Palhinha, obviously, there was the Palhinha to Spurs thing mentioned earlier about a possible loan deal, maybe. He does feel like a move to the Premier League is the right thing. Spurs obviously remain informed and whatnot. Now it's obviously there's been an update saying he is actually on the verge of returning to Spurs. Whether that's on loan or not, we don't know. But we did say that you guys needed a 6. Probably needed a 6 more than you needed a Morgan Gibbs-White, to be honest, even though I still think Gibbs-White would have been very good for your overall quality or squad. Is it the same? Are we getting the same Palhinha? And Arsenal fan, you just said Arsenal man, then feel free to chime in on that.
I'm not sure. I didn't watch.
Are we getting the same Palhinha? Because by the way, it's only been a year. It's been a year, innit? It's been 1 year.
What I will say though is,
are they getting the same Palhinha?
If we are getting the one that we got from Fulham, Palhinha and Bergvall as in the pivot, bro. Oh my god! Now that's something I can watch, bro. Do you understand? I think he's a tidy footballer.
Does it allow Maddison to be Maddison?
And it gives Maddison more freedom. You don't have Pap Sarr bombing forward now. You don't have Bissouma doing balloon man things like he's off the smart whip, just floating off into midfield. It gives us a bit more stability in that midfield. Now, if this does get done, go and get me a number 9, right? Slash a left winger / number 9. I don't really care which. And go and get me a left back. And then I'm sitting here saying top 7 and a trophy is what I'm asking for this season. And everyone's going to say, what? I look at last season as an anomaly because Ange decided to sacrifice the league on some cult ritual thing. Just sacrifice the league and go for the Europa. We got that. Let's keep winning now. You get me? And we'll see where we go from here. But let's not forget, we got PSG coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got big PSG coming up in the Super Cup. I know certain man don't know about them competitions there, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, yeah, man, I'm happy. That Palhinha news has even made me more happy. And if Chelsea sign Garnacho, that's the icing on the cake for me personally. So, yeah, man, hey, life is sweet. Once, brother, I appreciate you having me on the channel. Cheers, Casey, bro. You know it's through love, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up you, man, as always.
Love, man.
You know what I'm saying? Chat, you lot are hilarious. I've been reading I got the Victor Groceries thing from the chat when we was waiting.
Yeah. Someone said Victor hilarious. Groceries. That's crazy. I ain't even heard that one.
They're mad, you know what I'm saying? So big up the chat as well. Smash a like for more.
I ain't heard that one before.
We're live, man. We're live.
You lot are shameless as hell, though. I can't lie, bro. I don't know how you can come.
No, this is the thing. I respect you. I respect
the shade on the pre-season is nasty, innit?
And I won't hide from it. Hey, win, lose or draw, that's one thing. I stand. Bro, how many times have I been on that?
You're gonna have to stand for a lot of losses, my boy. So
this is why I'm happy that you're at this. This is what I'm saying. I respect it because if you come the season, we need you on here. Make sure that I need to make sure all these guys are on this channel. The Cheses,
they all need to be accountable.
Joe,
you understand?
Did you get it's all this? I put you under the same.
Liverpool 1-0. I was giving Monks verbal. They slapped us 4-0.
No, they done the same thing when they beat us.
Trust me, bro. This is
I couldn't believe my ears. Man, were going back to Anfield and telling me, "Watch out,
bro."
We were calling it Anfield and that. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out.
Imagine all that,
Anfield, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
The audacity, Montel, of Tottenham to tell
man, listen, this is what
you're gonna watch out.
This is how I feel right now. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's all
just don't let us win a trophy again this season, innit? And don't let us beat PSG. Once if we beat PSG,
you understand? This is where
I'm glad.
Because this is where you fucked up, yeah. Because I told the Chelsea man this as well. You man can only win now. In recent times, you want to talk about. If you want to keep talking about recent times, you man can only win trophies that we're not involved in. You understand? That's why you and United done your little thing in the Europa League.
But not being
Chelsea
involved
done
in
their
the
little
Super
thing in
Cup
the
isn't a
conference.
flex, you know.
Any
That's
big
not like...
boy trophy,
No,
anything
Europa
that
League.
we're involved in,
Nah.
you are
But the
nowhere
Super
near
Cup is a
nothing.
big boy trophy.
Do you
It's
understand?
not, it's not
2
really.
European
I wouldn't
champions
say it's a
battling
big
it
boy
out. What are you doing?
trophy. It's like a glorified charity shield. Like it's not really. Do you get it? It's good. Like if you beat PSG, I'll say cold and I'll
I'll
respect
big
it.
you up for beating them. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
I'll big up for being PSG because that's mad.
I won't
But
downplay it.
ultimately,
But
it's not really a thing.
But yeah, it's not
Well,
the be
I'll
all and
leave
end
you
all.
man with this because that's a fair point. That's a fair point. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you clearly have a lot of experience in the Super Cup. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Once blessings, I'm seeing receipts are getting put on the screen. It's dark, you know what I'm saying?
This is
So
a bet.
Regards to
This is a
KSP's
bet.
business
This
proposition.
is a bet.
Pedro
Big up,
getting
big
more
up.
goals than Gyökeres in all comps. A bill.
That's facts, by the way. That's facts, isn't it?
Wait, hold on, one sec.
Who's that for tour?
You know the cartoons, yeah. When you get the cha-ching pop up on that's straight money, straight money. Look
We'll
it
see
in.
about that, bro. I'm telling you.
Does Flats have a fetish for losing money or something? Is there something I don't know about? Like someone needs to let me know. Like I don't understand. This just looks like it's free money. It's constantly free money.
Cheers,
So
I did
I
not hear you just say the Super Cup is a glorified community shield. I did not hear you say that.
That's a little bit disrespectful to the Super Cup. It's more of like it's a very, very advanced charity shield. It is. Let's be real, it is. Like it's obviously it's a better trophy.
Cheers, you have to win something to be in it.
I understand that, but that's the same as a charity shield.
You don't have to win anything to be in it. You should know that. You should know that.
You have to win out for the Premier League FA Cup.
You don't have to win anything to be in it.
I'm confused. Don't you have to either win the Premier FA Cup?
No, you don't.
Why not?
You were in it as a second place individual.
Yeah, obviously that's if somebody does the double, then yeah.
Okay, that's the point.
But regardless, though, again, it's basically
how is that regardless? That's the whole entire point.
Because you can finish second and still be in it, but that's when I wouldn't really take it in. But if you was to win the Premier League and then go ahead and go win the Community Shield, again, I don't even care about Community. I don't care about Community Shield. Same way if I was in Super Cup, I'd want to win it, but I wouldn't be talking about it like it's the end. Like, oh yeah, I'm done for the season and that's my trophy. Nothing like that. It's like an FA Cup.
Of course, but it's like.
It's to me. I'll be honest.
If I was arguing with you about these trophies, it just gets lost every time, bro.
No. I'll tell you straight. If I want the Super Cup,
every time we have to talk about trophies with me.
That's my honest opinion. I look at FA Cup and Super Cup as the same thing. If I won that Super Cup, I'll treat it like how I treated the FA Cup. That's my honest opinion. Where it's cool, you won a trophy, but it's not really.
But speaking of that, but Palhinha, obviously, just to back on the Palhinha point, if they do get the Fulham Palhinha, I do think that would be a good little signing for Spurs. I can't lie, not even a little broting on a.
Would you consider Palhinha like a little bit better version of Norgard?
No. Palhinha is better than Norgard when he left Fulham.
Yeah. Like we're assuming.
My question is literally, are we getting the same?
Yeah, but we don't know that because he didn't play for Bayern.
Yeah, we won't know that until he sets foot back at Tottenham Hotspur.
But that's the question you got to ask yourself. Why didn't he play for Bayern?
And the reason why that's
because company straight away just wasn't.
Yeah, that was manager.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that's the worry in itself.
He preferred Goretzka and Kimmich.
That question, not to compare him to Norgard because he went to Arsenal. I'm comparing him to Norgard because Thomas Frank had Norgard and he had Norgard playing very well. So like it has nothing to do with Arsenal. You guys, all these Arsenal fans getting all butthurt in the chat. Nothing to do with Arsenal or Norgard. But do you think that, because I do rate Thomas Frank so highly, like do you think
But we said Tottenham should have got Norgard though. Norgard would have been.
I thought that should have been.
They was linked to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They should have been the move.
They were.
I'll be honest. I rate it's decent.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Norgard got ragged. He got ragdolled today, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
Like he's a good.
No. I rate Norgard.
Months. Just on Palhinha, yeah.
I'm gonna big up the signing. If they get that over the line, big them up in it. Palhinha would be a player I would love to have in the Arsenal. Yeah, he's someone like I said. Even if Montel, you could get 50% of what he was doing at Fulham. 50% is useful. There was not many players.
I just think he's calm,
There
man.
was not many players. There was not many players that were able to get about the pitch solely by themselves, yeah, and disrupt the entire wingers. I'm talking both sides, both wingers and midfielders by himself, bro. He could do that. There's not many players that could do that, innit?
As a solo six, there wasn't as many. There wasn't many as good.
I'm not gonna front, bro. If they get him, that's a big
he
boost.
topped like the clean completed tackles charts by like double. Like he cleaned.
Yeah, bro. He was doing it for fun.
He was a monster, bro. He was a freaking monster.
50%, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Palhinha hasn't changed. Yeah. Under a technical manager, he's trash. But if you get him under a defensive coach, he's class.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah,
you can't play the tiki-taka in and out. You know what I mean?
I actually think his ball playing ability. People think he's like Ugarte, fam. I think he's better than Ugarte.
Yeah, I think he's better.
Like he walked so Ugarte could run. Do people not forget Palhinha came from Sporting? People just forget that.
Yeah,
Ugarte was Palhinha's. He came in after Palhinha. Like Palhinha left, Ugarte was the one who then got the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like
Palhinha's
he was the original. You know what I'm saying?
He's a better distributor, though. He's a better distributor than Ugarte. Like, he can move the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's no technical monster, but his 5-yard passing, his little pop-offs weren't like it's not like you.
No, it is though.
Anytime he's on the ball, it's a travesty.
Bro, Tottenham aren't going to be asking him to switch it 30 yards on a Scholes thing and start, you know what I mean? Start doing the
dictating play and
bro. All he's going to have to do is literally tackle whoever has the ball and give it to either Bergvall or Madison.
Yeah, left or right. For them. Left, right, or through the line.
Yeah, they'll have Bergvall and Bergvall's like he's starting to become more of an impressive player
because he's playing in it. Because he's playing week in, week out. Like he could have gone Barcelona, but let's be honest,
never would have saw the pitch. Probably would never saw.
He weren't going to get minutes. He probably would have got sent on loan in some random nation, and we probably never would have heard of him again.
Yep,
that's probably what would have happened, innit? But yeah, no. If they get Palhinha over the line, I can't lie, because I think Kudus is like, bro. Watching Kudus today, didn't really mention him much in it, but Kudus was good today, man. He's a handful. He really, really is a handful.
To be fair, they can get a little bit of help.
That Skelly just has
maybe underestimated
over that guy, bro. He just
that's what I'm saying, bro.
He defends so well,
bro. Kudus, like people were laughing at Skelly in my watch along. People were laughing at Skelly in the watch along, and I said, "You don't need to chill with the Skelly thing." Simply because Kudus will beat up most left backs, bro. He'll beat up most of them, bro. I'm telling you what Kudus is really, really on.
But we'll see how that.
Like, genuinely speaking, bro, he has iron bars for elbows and he spits oil, bro. You can't fucking black that, bro. He's got, bro. He can't.
Spits oil, Montel.
Bro.
The iron bars for elbows is very. I understand,
bro. He has iron bars for elbow. Bro. You know, and he's got, bro, and his feet are crazy. He's like, bro. I wanted him to be Salah's replacement, and that's how much, man, you get.
Yeah, bro.
Like Salah leaves.
Like I said, though, Skelly locks up most people in that position. Most people in those positions, in my opinion. I rate Skelly highly.
If utilized properly, bro, he does remind me a little bit of that Southampton Sadio Mane. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? I think Sadio Mane was more of a killer towards the end of his Southampton career. He was more of a killer in it. You know what I'm saying? He was more ruthless.
Like first year Kudus was more like Sadio than anything.
Yes, his first season at
first year at West Ham. Yeah,
I agree, but I think he still needs to get that. Maybe he needs the nurturing and that love in it. I don't know. We'll see how he does with the season, innit? Like he still has to. The season ain't started yet. It's a preseason game, so we'll see what happens with him. Big up NS. He goes, hashtag I'm allowed to be wrong. Hashtag I was wrong. Shout out NS. Shout out Bezzy with the super chat. He goes, UEFA Super Cup equals Premier League champ versus second division champ. UEFA Super Cup, says Bezzy.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah, like I was a bit confused with that one.
That's the once again, you can't Europa. You saying the Europa is like the championship is disgraceful. Is really disgraceful to the way that you look at these trophies. I'm being so serious. Thank you, LTCFC. He's saying it for me.
Shout out LTCFC. He says, fam, it literally baffles me how Arsenal fans talk down on trophies they've never ever won.
But it's not about talking down on the trophies. It's just like it's just saying my opinion on the trophy. Like in my lifetime, I've not won a Carabao Cup. But just because I've not won it, I'm not going to act like it's some big trophy when I know it's not.
But
it's the same.
Say that Europa is not a big trophy is just
it's a big trophy, but it's something that I don't want to win because if I land in Europa League, that means I'm doing something wrong. So I don't want to win.
If you're in it, you'd want to win it. It's one of them ones.
But you've been in it and you didn't. So
we spoke about that at the time. Yeah.
Mix Mitchell says it's bigger than no trophy though.
Yeah.
That's also true. Two things can be true. Last thing, United send an informal. An informal. Have I said that right? Was it an informal bid? United sent an informal bid to Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. Manchester United let me read it properly. Man United have informed RB Leipzig that they are prepared to send a formal bid. A formal bid for Benjamin Sesko if the player accepts the destination. Newcastle already to bid since last week and to match Sesko's financial request. The decision is up to Sesko.
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Yeah, that was the tweet. That was like right as we was about to start. So yeah, so that was obviously just kind of quick thoughts on that. We don't have too much, but yeah, just kind of the quick thoughts on that.
I mean, bro, like I've never been a fan of Sesko, period. So like I'm not gonna give him props now that he's going to Manchester United, but like good on them for getting a striker. I hope if they have Højlund and Sesko, that's nasty work. If at least they get rid of Højlund in this, then at least it's like a decent situation.
But Højlund come out about staying in that.
I saw that too. So like that's kind of where my whole thing is if like in the end they move Højlund for this.
Because United did play really well against Bournemouth. I watched the extended highlights. They did play really well.
I didn't watch it. Yeah. I did want to turn on the highlights though, because I did say someone said 10 minutes of highlights. I think it was Rance that said 10 minutes of highlights.
I watched it. It was like 13 minutes. I watched the 30 minutes. So I watched it as well. Still, I watched it. I'm gonna do a video on it, but it's I don't know with that one. I think Leipzig do want Rasmus in it. I do think they want Rasmus, so I'm not too sure.
Bro, if they can get Rasmus off,
but Sesko is such a dramatic upgrade from Rasmus, even though I don't think Sesko is a crazy guy right now, but he's a crazy upgrade.
For sure.
Rasmus,
I don't rate Sesko, but I can at least say that. Right? Like
Rasmus don't have to go nowhere.
And that could happen.
And Rasmus loves United, bro. Like we banter him and all the celebrations he does and that. But man generally loves United. Like he wanted to play for them for time.
Because he knows he hit the belly, Casey, fam. He hit the belly, fam. He knows he's stealing the living, bro.
They hit the belly.
Like
this is
bro,
it.
You know when you probably jokingly like apply for a job and they actually offer it to you.
You've waffled on your CV, and then all of a sudden,
you just waffled.
Well, I mean, I didn't waffle on my CV, but I did apply for a job with Chelsea, and I did get an interview request, and I had to turn it down because it wasn't remote. So
no way.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like this is my point. Like I get it. He probably loves the club because he hit the belly. He can't believe I'm here. Scored 9 goals in the Serie A and I'm here.
That's it. I'm here. I'm starting. I'm number 9. Like this is it, man.
Starting
9. He's like, he can't give that up. He can't. Why would he?
I mean, how would he, bro? You would have to put him on like the U21 squad for it to work. Like
basically, the only way he goes is either one, big money, or two, he goes and becomes the main number 9 striker, global superstar for another club.
I mean, he would be the number 9 for he would. I mean, he would be one of the number 9s for Leipzig because they play two strikers.
One of is not good enough. He needs to be the one.
Well, they play two strikers. He needs to. So he would be.
He needs to get the number 9 shirt.
It's not Rasmus that needs to go. It's just an attacker. So if Garnacho goes, which he's probably gonna go, they can still bring in Sesko. But it just means they
depends on if
there's an imbalance in pro. It does mean there's a heavy imbalance.
That's the problem, Montel.
Man U needs to drop their price on a bunch of players for this to happen. I think though, that's the
I think the issue. I think the reason Newcastle are still in the race is because Newcastle are actually willing to meet the wage demands, and the payments and stuff. I think Man United are probably the players' probably preference, but more things probably need to be done for that deal to. I feel like the Newcastle.
Well, we've already said it. There's sales that need to happen for it to even take place.
There's long enough in the window to go. I think you know what I'm saying. I think this saga is going to drag. I think this saga is going to drag in terms of the Sesko deal. I do think it will drag just because Garnacho needs to leave.
Bro, that's not good for you guys, though. I think
it's not. I think because the longer the Sesko deal takes, the longer
it takes for Isak to come.
Yeah,
and like doing solo training and that. And
it's a knock-on effect. But by the way, and quick thing, obviously, like. Weiss has gone on strike same way as Isak, but the Newcastle fans don't have a problem with that.
I didn't even know Weiss went on strike. How about the media ain't saying nothing? The media ain't saying nothing.
As I said, Casey,
bro, because it's Brentford, bro.
As I said, you know what I'm saying?
Because he had 100+ million. No one cares.
NS says, wait, did United finally win 2 games in a row? Yes, they did. They actually won.
Wait, that actually happened?
Yeah,
wait,
they won 2 games in a row.
Is there a guy growing his hair until Man U win like 5 or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's still growing then. Then he must be
still growing that hair, bro.
You better still be growing. It's peak.
Yeah. But we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna go over to Never a Foul. Talk some more football. Big show today. Good stuff. Big up everyone who's sending their super chats. It's Bezzy with loads of super chats. LTC, CFC as well. With the super chats, Vasim as well, Cypher, Mr. 76 as well, and Triple A, and Kamal as well, early doors. Big up Jeremy, Denzel as well, certified, Marcus, Naj, obviously, of course, Ridwan, Kizzy. You know what? It's annoying saying you lot's names with the acts, man, innit? Obviously, Midoriya, DJ Denz, as I said already, you know what I'm saying, Alez as well. Marcus, of course, and so many more. But yeah, they need to fix this acting, man. Big up Mr. Link, that's family. Big up KJ, Blue Moon.
They're trying to make it more social media like.
Bro, they need to kill this acting because some of the man about there, like, you know what I'm saying? Theater of Fortune.
I mean, I hear it, bro. I hear it. I'm just telling you that's what it feels like. They're trying to make it more social.
Yeah. Sal as well. Sal K as well, KJLFC as well, Innovation, and so many more, man. Yeah, they need to fix this acting, man. I miss you lot's actual names, man. Shout out JJ as well and everyone, man. Did I miss any more supers? No, I got all of them. I think I got all of them. You lot, listen, we'll see you. I'm gonna drop the Tottenham video tonight. Sorry it's come late and that, but yeah, it's been a busy day. So I'll drop the Tottenham video later, and I'll drop a Man United video. You lot might get a Man United video out of me, man. Try not to do those, but yeah, you'll get a Man United video out of me. But anyway, guys, subscribe to Deji Sports, Hotspur Cave, Wob Sports, and we'll see you over on Never a Foul. Take care, people.